you're not immediately and directly responsible for the death of two other players, it's better to always take ownership over it. It's almost always better to say, I'm really sorry. I'm truly sorry. I should have done better. It is entirely in my hands. Even if it's not entirely in your hands. I think that's probably the best thing to do. It's probably the best possible way to get around it, right? Because if you don't do that, people are just going to, you know, get more mad at you. And then they're going to do the thing that people do to me all the time, which is comb through every little aspect of your stream in an effort to continue the drama train as hard as possible, where, you know, they'll just like keep piling on over and over again and turn you into a lolcow. Especially WoW players, I think, and WoW enjoyers in general are some of the sweatiest guys out there. So they have a proclivity towards that sort of behavior anyway. So I think the best possible thing he should have done is in this regard was just to be like, I'm so sorry. I really messed up, and I will do everything in my power to offer restitution to the people that died, right? Because I saw Soda Agay's take on it. Like, I saw a piece of it where he was eating a slice of pizza, and he basically said exactly what I was thinking as well, which is that, like, and I don't know anything. I don't know anything about World of Warcraft, right? Where Soda Agay basically said, I'm worse than Tyler 1. Tyler 1 owns me. I'm Tyler 1's bitch. And then in between saying stuff like that, because it is true, those are factually accurate statements. In between saying factually accurate statements such as that one, he basically said, like, yeah, he roached, a term for those of you who don't know, and I didn't know this either, you know, when you run away instead of doing the right thing in a raid, that he did the wrong thing, and his reaction wasn't great, but then people went nutty mode over it, which then ultimately led to PirateSoftware getting banned, kicked out of the guild, and that's it. All bets are off as soon as you choose to play hardcore mode, and WoW is just stupid because the game isn't designed to be played in that way in the first place. I used to respect you until you started discussing WoW. I think this is the maximum amount of WoW discussion I'm going to give you. Especially because it's like pretty funny to look at how much involvement there is. This video has 453,000 views. This has been like keeping people up at night. Okay, this is keeping people up at night. People are so upset. People are losing their minds. Every large content creator is given a take on it. And for me, it's like looking at this from the outside, especially as so many significant things around the world are happening right now in real time. I just can't help but laugh at what keeps people's attention in this day and age. You know, it's amazing. This is why people laugh at us. Wait, what? Laugh at us? It's so funny to think that these guys who have been staying up at night every single day, day in, day out, because of like hardcore WoW raids, would turn around and be like, you guys care about Israel, you freaking losers. But yeah, bro, we got nothing else. Everything is falling apart. I kind of get it, because I think of how annoying it is when randos online are like, you need to hold yourself accountable. I get why he was not dealing with this. I know, but there's a difference. Like, if you've truly done something that people that are in your orbit also believe you've done wrong, right? I think the best possible thing to do in that situation is not to double down and to be like, I'm wrong here. It's the worst thing to do. I know that. You know what I mean? It's the worst thing to do, especially when like people use this as an avenue to attack you for irrelevant things. Like, people will develop resentment towards you, especially if you're a popular content creator. If you're like a somewhat well-known content creator, people will just like develop resentment towards you regardless, because they just see your face too much. That's just how the internet is. It's very weird, right? And in that process, a lot of people will just pile on. A lot of people will just like pile on and use this as an opportunity to reinforce their resentment, right? Hasan, are you serious? You never do that? Lol, you're always doubling down. Famously, the one thing that everybody bullies me over is when I predicted falsely that Russia would never invade Ukraine. And famously, I also did not apologize for that and kept doubling down, if you recall. Oh, wait, that's not the case. I literally did do that, and people still yell at me over it regardless. But it doesn't matter. Anyway, my point is, like, you should do the right thing. And, you know, do it for your own sake, not for the sake of like getting people out of your hair, but do it for the sake of like, you know, it is as if they blame Palestinians for Hamas. It's dumb to take the blame just so Israel doesn't hate you. Please tell me you're not comparing WoW drama to Israel Palestine. I'm going to shut off the stream for the rest of the day. I think 42 minutes into the broadcast, I'm done. I'm done. This is going to be one of the shortest. This is going to be one of the shortest returns. Someone unironically compared like a person playing WoW to a genocide that's going on. That's insane. Because that's really funny. Now you have to play WoW. I will not be doing that. Tyler One has your exact take on Pirate. That's my goat.
For not saying sorry, but are we serious with some of the shit
That's my goat. If Tyler One said it, then I 100% agree with it and second it. I don't know anything. Only Tyler One knows things. If Tyler One came out and started doing political commentary, I would have to literally quit. So please, Tyler One, stay in the lanes that you have actually occupied, whether it be chess with your incredibly high elo out of nowhere, or with the fact that you have actually completely dominated the field of WoW. Tyler One, I pray to your altar every night. Okay, please stay in the lanes that you have occupied. Please never get into political commentary. Okay, I don't want to lose my job. He's literally done everything. Okay, he's just slowly but surely going through every single meta and just becoming the top guy in every single meta just for fun. Okay, for no other reason but because he can do it. And I don't like that. I do like that. As long as he just doesn't get into political commentary. Tyler One, please don't do that, okay? Tyler One is way too cool to care about politics ever. I agree. He's 6'5". He outlifts me. He is my GOAT. I have said this before. Still haven't beaten height. No, he's 6'5".
This guy's an idiot for not saying sorry. But are we serious with some of the shit I've been seeing? Are we serious? He threatened to report Twitch streamers? Bro, okay, but low key, again, I dare not say my take, but bro, what are we doing? You guys say he's feeding it. He's a streamer. Have you seen his chat? Bro, his chat's been like it's a meme, yes, but it's been a bit disgusting. I'm just like,
he's the GOAT at reforming in his toxic ways as well. What can't this man do? He is fathered a child. He's the GOAT at being a father. Okay. Hasan is turbo short. Goddamn 6'4". Sheesh. Learn to grow, big dog. I know. I'm a grower, not a shower.
Obviously, he's going to lash out. People not know what egos are. What are we doing? Like, dude, apparently he's getting swatted. He's getting spam death threats in game, out of game. People are bringing up his past. Apparently, he was a Fury. They found his, like, alt identity. What do we do? Guys, is this not too much?
He's right.
Like, when is enough?
He's right. People are so mentally ill online. Also, he said Fury instead of furry. He was a Fury. I didn't know that, but that kind of makes sense. But listen, wait, did he mean furry or did he mean like Fury? Is Fury a thing? I don't understand that. But a Fury warrior. One thing that I will say is that it is kind of sad that the moment that you put a lot of Twitch streamers in one space where they are supposed to collaborate with one another, egos always get in the way. Parasocial relationships always develop, and the fan base always is like, okay, well, it's time to dox and kill this person. Can we please dox this person and SWAT them so the SWAT team that, you know, knocks on their door ends up assassinating them? And it's like, how do we get there every time? Grand Theft Auto No Pixel Roleplay or WoW raids or whatever. It's not even like specific to WoW. Almost always like every single collaborative effort in this field turns into this madness. The pile-on tracks about how much more internet has crossed into reality over the past couple of decades, while immaterial issues have more frequently had material consequences, with leaner opportunities IRL creating greater attachment to immaterial stuff like loot boxes, gacha, boosts your special customized little guy. I agree. It is. I cannot be here today because I will disagree. What is this? Pyre's beyond ego. Okay, but when everyone is right about Pyre, remember this moment. There's more to this. I love MHUD and I respect him. There's way more to this than some WoW shit. People should pay attention. Pyre's an actual narcissist and cannot admit he's wrong ever. There's a real reason why he has so many people waiting for this to happen. I cannot be here because I will disagree. MHUD is also a WoW freak. So he probably knows a lot more than I do. But My point is, my I don't really know Pirate that well. I don't know anything about him, but it tracks from my own personal experience of being a Twitch streamer myself and the way that people think about me. I'm sure that they have the same exact resentment towards me that they do about him. And I think some of it is valid for myself and for him as well. And I still have the controversial opinion that no one deserves to have people pile on this much to the degree where it like enters the real world space. You know what I mean? Hasan, respectfully, I don't care about some BS glorified internet college drama. What the hell did Pirate even do? All I'm saying is keeping it to just being like, yeah, I'm not too fond of this guy because of the way he carries himself is valid, or I'm not too fond of this guy and I think he made the wrong decision in this raid is one thing. But I do think that like, a lot of stuff online, and it's not even just because of him. It's not even just against like PirateSoftware, but just like virtually every person online that becomes the number one villain of the day. Ultimately, the way to deal with that situation in the eyes of many is basically to take matters into their own hands and to dox that person and try to get them killed, which I think is so crazy. Is almost always to just like get to a degree where it almost always gets to a degree where people are just like, it's time to harass this person in the real world. But regardless, I think also he's getting it from all angles. People are mad that he collaborated with Asmongold or something. So there's like, he's getting it from every angle. On the one hand, people are yelling at him in his own community because he has like a relatively progressive community where I think like they're mad because he collabed with Asmongold or something. I don't know. And also on the other hand, he's getting obviously like every WoW guy and everyone that kind of hated him from the jump, but never really said anything, I guess. Like it was dormant. The hatred that people have for him was dormant. But they've seen this as an opportunity to be like, this guy sucks. So it's hard for me not to see it to a certain degree, his position, even though I do understand that like is his dealing with the matter. The way he dealt with the matter wasn't the best, which is I think why a lot of people just like doubled as he doubled and quadrupled down. A lot of people basically fucking were like, oh, I hate him. Asmon defended him. He didn't collab with Asmon. Asmon was shitting on a game he loves due to misinfo, so we went on Asmon's stream and corrected said misinfo. They're more mad that when people said to him, hey, Asmon sucks, why'd you have a combo with him like this? He told them it's apolitical, stop crying. People yell at me when I talk to Asmongold and I debate him, so I get it. Again, but, you know, what did Nick say? What did my other goat Nick say?
You know what? I always thought if I actually got into some sort of drama, like real drama, because I never really get in any, I would just like double down and then triple down. But now I see what that gets you. I'm going to apologize instantly, even if I don't even believe it.
He said the same thing.
I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have done that.
Apologizing also doesn't get you anywhere, though, because if people hate you, they'll still like hit you. You know what I mean? If people hate you, they don't care. It's a weird predicament. It's just like, it doesn't matter. The best thing you can do is never be in the crosshairs of the monitors. You know what I mean? Should someone apologize when you don't think you deserve the hate, like Gucci shirt or house with you? See, that's what I mean. Like, even if I was like, hey guys, I'm so sorry that I purchased a house for myself and my family. Like, do you think that would have stopped people? No. So it doesn't matter because it wasn't about like purchasing a house or purchasing an expensive Gucci shirt. You know what I mean? There's nothing, even if you're just being like, I'm so sorry for buying a house. Like, it doesn't matter because, well, first of all, I don't think that there's anything wrong with that. Whereas like, it seems like a lot of people that are infinitely more knowledgeable of the situation in terms of like WoW and how to deal with raids also were in line. They also were saying like, yeah, he did the wrong thing, right? Whereas it would be very funny if people were just like, hey, the purchasing of a house is inherently immoral. Your house didn't permakill 2 other players, though. I like that this person literally is more invested in this than anything else. Why is messing up in a video game considered drama now? It's not even necessarily messing up in a video game. I think the reaction or the double down, triple down, quadruple down in the process is what like created this perfect shitstorm. You know what I mean?
I'm so sorry. I'm gonna apologize. I'm gonna pre-apologize. I'm gonna make a video just like today, guys. I'm sorry for what I did, and like just launch it instantaneously, bro. Just get it out there, man. It's gonna be so fast, man. It's gonna be like, oh Jesus Christ.
If you draw the ire of some of the sweatiest, most extremely online people, you're kind of cooked no matter what. They'll find something inevitably, especially given the format of Twitch streaming. They will inevitably find something to yell at you over. It doesn't matter. Especially if you have a long sequence of being online and like you've piled up a lot of both goodwill from people and also negative attention from people who just see you a lot and just hate you, you know, because they've seen you a lot. It's a unique predicament because on the one hand, there's like validity for people to exhibit resentment given what the reaction looks like. Pirate mentioned you. He was subbed that he subbed, but you don't run ads. He was frustrated with that. Yeah, okay, dude. Good one, though. At the top of the hour, I used to run ads, but I no longer do that. But you can still subscribe in order to support the show, the stream. For $6 or for free, you will have the opportunity to be able to send me links that there's no guarantee that I will click on, but you have the opportunity to be able to do so by subscribing. You can also use the wonderful emotes all around the platform wide. That's right. Twitch Primes are still free, however. Here is the lack of ad break.